routine. It was what we did. It was our job. So yeah, I feel like a lot of it wasn't real. It's like you would put together stuff.
Aspen Ovard is under fire, and this time, the internet is not letting it slide. From faking her content for years to completely flipping her narrative on her divorce, the drama just keeps piling up. The latest controversy erupted when Aspen casually responded to a TikTok comment asking how much of her viral routine videos were actually real. Instead of giving a straightforward answer, she brushed it off with a "guys, I thought we all knew those videos weren't real," as if it was the most obvious thing in the world.
Add stuff into your routine to make it more interesting for the video. People are like, oh, they really had me out here thinking they were doing this stuff every day. Wait, what?
But the backlash was immediate and brutal. Fans who had spent years idolizing her routines felt completely deceived. Many pointed out that they had been 12 years old when they watched her content, believing it was an authentic glimpse into her life. And just when people thought the drama had peaked, Aspen made things even worse by backtracking in a follow-up video, admitting that not everything was just for entertainment. So which is it? Was she faking it the whole time?
My spring and morning routine because it is like 75 degrees outside. It is hot. It is springtime. Yeah, literally, it's like so hot outside. So I decided to film my spring morning routine, even though I feel like I've done so many like routine videos lately.
Or is she only telling the truth now because she got caught? And if that wasn't enough, Aspen dropped a bombshell in a recent YouTube video, straight up admitting that she milked her divorce for clout. This is the same Aspen who swore she wasn't talking about her split from Parker Ferris for money, telling fans, "Trust me, guys, I don't need the money." But now, she's openly admitting that she doubled her followers and makes way more money on TikTok since airing out the details of her breakup.
Like sometimes it was like my morning routine or whatever. It's like I wake up and have breakfast and do stuff. But like I thought we all knew that these videos were just for entertainment. Most of it was like not real.
So was the whole "I just want privacy" act just another performance? Because from the looks of it, Aspen knew exactly what she was doing. Let's not forget how Aspen spent years on YouTube painting Parker as the ultimate husband and father. She built her entire brand on being the picture-perfect young wife and mom, documenting her dream life with Parker through daily vlogs, travel videos, and of course, those carefully curated realistic routine videos. One of her biggest viral hits, their engagement video, which racked up over 4.8 million views.
Most of it was like not real. Most of it was like not real.
Then came the wedding special, the pregnancy announcements, each milestone pulling in millions of viewers. Their channel became the blueprint for young couples on YouTube, with fans completely invested in their seemingly flawless relationship. But now, Aspen is doing a complete 180. Suddenly, Parker, who was once her perfect match, is being portrayed as an unemployed burden who never pulled his weight.
Because in my mind, I know that they were like embellished, but also in my mind, I know that I was not just like straight up lying.
She's now claiming that the mental load she carried while married to Parker is exactly the same as it is now, even though she no longer has a husband. So which version of the story is the truth? The devoted wife who spent years showcasing their fairy tale life, or the woman who now insists that Parker was never really contributing in the first place?
Yes, except that I get ready, that I also work out. I didn't necessarily work out like every single day, but I worked out like frequently. Like I love to work out, so that would have also not been a lie. Like even if I'm saying routine.
The way Aspen is rewriting history has left fans questioning everything she's ever shared online. And let's talk about those routine videos, because this scandal has people heated. Aspen and Parker built their brand on selling the idea of a perfect, aesthetically pleasing life. Every morning and night routine was presented as effortlessly flawless, down to the perfectly arranged skincare products.
Is not me saying like every single day I work out. I would have been like, oh, I love to like work out, and today I went to like this workout class or whatever it is. Oh, I feel like that was also not a lie at all.
And oh so relatable coffee making clips. But now, Aspen is acting shocked that people ever took them seriously. In reality, these videos were labeled as realistic morning routine or my daily routine, with no disclaimer that they were staged. Back in the early 2010s, YouTube was a completely different world. People genuinely believed vlogging was real life. The behind-the-scenes tricks of influencers weren't as exposed as they are today.
I made breakfast, and apparently I ate my breakfast while listening to Ed Sheeran sitting out in the sun. I don't remember that being my favorite Pandora station at the time, but I definitely know that I would not have made that up.
So Aspen's young audience had no reason to doubt what they were watching. And the reaction? Brutal. Viewers are calling her out left and right with comments like, "This is when everyone thought YouTube was real, LOL. This is why my kids don't watch YouTube. It sets unrealistic standards. I fully believed you did all that every day, and I felt like a failure because of it. We were kids. How were we supposed to know?" The fact that Aspen is acting surprised by the backlash isn't sitting well with people. She made a response video where she admitted she was shocked at the reaction, but fans aren't buying it. If she really thought everyone knew it was fake,
I watch my own TikToks, I'm like, I'm so annoying and such a troll.
why did she never clarify it before? Instead, she kept selling this perfect life as reality while cashing in on millions of views. And now that people are calling her out, she's backpedaling hard. Some fans are even comparing Aspen to another influencer, Avery Woods, who was recently exposed for making controversial comments about Jesus and then brushing it off as just a joke. Aspen's situation feels eerily similar.
And then I was getting asked about it so much, so I was like, I just don't, I don't know, I guess I can ignore it forever, but eventually probably kind of have to say something. So when I finally did say something, because
When things were good, she played into the narrative that she had built the perfect life. But now that the internet is holding her accountable, suddenly, it was all just for fun. After years of presenting her content as a carefully curated yet realistic glimpse into her life, she's now backtracking, insisting that it was all just for fun, purely entertainment. But viewers aren't buying it. Many see this as a desperate attempt to reframe what was, in their eyes,
I kind of just took it and ran with it and was like, if I'm not going to get my privacy, I'm going to milk this as much as I can. As I've said before, I wasn't initially planning to really
a misleading portrayal of reality. The shift in her narrative feels all too familiar, a strategic move to downplay the deception and brush off criticism as a simple misunderstanding. Initially, Aspen's explanation seemed like a confession, an admission that much of what she had shared wasn't real. But in her follow-up video, her tone changed. Suddenly,
I wanted to just phase that part of my life out. I was never gonna be the type to make a statement or something like that. I just wanted to move on, and I genuinely didn't want to make it a big thing. But
she wasn't saying her routine videos were fake. Instead, she described them as embellished. She went on to insist that she has always been an honest and straightforward person, someone who doesn't lie, and as proof of that, she even promised to go back and rewatch some of her old videos. However, longtime followers weren't convinced.
For me, I really took it and ran with it because I was just like, what else can I do? I might as well get everything I can out of this, and I doubled my TikTok followers. Now I make way more money on TikTok.
Many pointed out that Aspen had openly admitted in the past to trolling her audience, crafting an image of her life that wasn't an accurate reflection of reality. The sudden shift in her defense only made it seem like she was scrambling to control the damage. When viewers initially called her out for misleading them, she justified herself by pointing to one specific example, her trip to a farmer's market. She explained that while she did visit the market for the video, it wasn't a part of her daily routine. That, she claimed, was obvious.
My spring and morning routine because it is 75 degrees outside. It is hot. It is springtime. Yeah, literally, it's so hot outside. So I decided to film my spring morning routine, even though I feel like I've done so many routine videos lately.
But the issue wasn't just about whether or not she went to the farmer's market every day. It was about the bigger picture. Aspen had spent years building an image of an aesthetic, effortless lifestyle that many of her followers, especially younger ones, believed to be authentic. Now, acting as if it should have been clear that certain elements were exaggerated feels disingenuous. Just as people were beginning to dissect her contradictions, Aspen dropped another bombshell, a new YouTube video titled "Rehashing the Divorce Lore Because I'm Still Not Over It." The timing raised eyebrows, especially since this particular video was sponsored. On TikTok, she had been telling her followers she was done discussing her divorce.
Sometimes it was my morning routine or whatever. It's I wake up and have breakfast and do stuff. But like, I thought we all knew that these videos were just for entertainment. Most of it was like not real.
Even asking them what her next era should be. Yet here she was, capitalizing on the same topic she claimed to be moving past. Many viewers felt like this was just another strategic play, an attempt to keep engagement high by using a subject that had already proven to attract attention. The most shocking part came when Aspen admitted that she had intentionally milked her divorce for everything it was worth. According to her, she wasn't planning on addressing it publicly at all, but once the news was leaked, she decided to use it to her advantage.
It was just for entertainment. It was what we did. It was our jobs. So yeah, I feel like a lot of it wasn't real. It's like you would put together stuff and like add stuff into your routine to make it more interesting for the video. People are like, oh, they really had me out here thinking they were doing this stuff every day. I'm like, wait, what?
She openly stated that she gained a massive following on TikTok because of the situation and now makes significantly more money on the platform. Even more telling was her admission that if another private situation were to be exposed, she would handle it the exact same way by capitalizing on it as much as possible. This directly contradicted her past statements, where she assured viewers that she wasn't discussing the divorce for money and didn't need the extra income. Now, with her own words proving otherwise, the backlash intensified. Meanwhile, Parker Ferris, her ex-husband, has remained largely silent about the entire ordeal.
Because in my mind, I know that they were like embellished, but also in my mind, I know that I was not just like straight up lying.
However, a recent TikTok he posted hinted at his feelings on the matter. His post read, "Have you ever protected someone's reputation by not telling your side of the story, but then watched them try to humiliate you with theirs?" The implication was clear. While Aspen had been publicly addressing their relationship and divorce, Parker had chosen not to speak on it, despite possibly having his own side to tell. With Aspen now openly admitting to trolling, clickbaiting, and profiting off her personal drama, people are starting to question what they ever believed to be genuine. The repeated pattern of backtracking, contradicting herself, and capitalizing on controversy has left many of her followers feeling misled. At this point, it's no longer just about one misleading video. It's about an ongoing cycle of manipulation for views. While Aspen continues to say she's moved on, her actions suggest otherwise. Whether or not she can regain the trust of her audience remains uncertain, but for now, more and more people are beginning to see through the carefully constructed facade. And that's where we're at with Aspen's latest controversy. The constant contradictions, the trolling, the clickbait, it's got people seriously questioning what's real and what's just content. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on all the latest drama. And if you want to stay in the loop, make sure to turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.